The election campaign in Kelowna-Lake Country has featured a Liberal candidate gunning for the incumbent MP Tracy Gray on a couple of issues. The first being that in the past, Tracy Gray had displayed a reluctance to admit that human beings were a major cause of global warming. But in our interview with her, she acknowledged that that is the case.
I've made it clear over the course of my time being a member of Parliament that global warming is real, climate change is real, and there are human factors that are causing it.
I think now she's backtracking because we know she's nervous. We know that climate change is real. It's arrived on our doorsteps in the Okanagan, and we're on the front lines now of climate change. But to me, actions speak louder than words.
The other issue Krupa raised is about the pandemic and specifically the vaccine. He says that Gray has failed to show leadership on the issue and pointed out that she wasn't even willing to say whether or not she had had the vaccine herself. She wouldn't say so when we interviewed her.
Well, what I will say is that I'm following all of the guidelines that are being put out by the Health Authority, and I don't believe that people should have to declare to media or on Twitter what their health choices are.
But later put out through her own channels that in fact she was vaccinated prior to the campaign.
Everyone's at their different pace. I know my husband, for example, has openly talked about the fact that he's double vaccinated. For me, it's taken a little bit more time. So I am here to tell you today that I am vaccinated, and I was before the election was called.
Again, she's backtracking because she's failed on issues that matter most to our community and our country. She's nowhere on climate change. She was nowhere on vaccines. And she still hasn't encouraged anyone to get vaccinated.
He may not be really familiar with some of the work that I've done because he's a former Trudeau staffer, now turned candidate.
So, two issues where Krupa has put Tracy Gray on the defensive. Still, pollsters would say this is a safe Conservative riding. Krupa begs to differ. We get the answer sometime after they count the votes, September 20th.